Or an easy rule of thumb would be to take a penny, turn it upside down, and if you can see Lincoln's head, then you need to replace the tire. Hi, I'm Carl with Complete Automotive, and we're answering a question today about when should you replace tires. First of all, you should replace a tire when it becomes unrepairable, like if you get a damage done to it in the sidewall or in an area that is not repairable. Definitely we should be replacing it then. The other would be age, how old the tire is, regardless of how good the tread condition is. So age is a factor. The other is when the tread becomes worn to the point that it's no longer serviceable. So let's look at a couple of things here first. First, we're going to look at age of a tire, and we want to show people how to determine the age of the tire. So when you look at the sidewall of the tire, there's going to be what's called a DOT number. I've highlighted this one. The DOT number, the last two digits of the DOT number determines what year this tire was made. This tire ends in 15, so this tire was built in 2015. So actually this tire would be considered too old to be repaired or to be serviceable. So anything older than about 7 years old, we're going to talk about that needs to be replaced just because of the age. They do have a failure rate of the tire, and somewhere around 7 or 8 years is what the national standard is for replacing tires. So once again, the DOT numbers on the side of it here, that's going to be determine the age of the tire, the last two digits. Okay. So the other is, can we repair the tire? So if you get a nail or some kind of a damage in the tread width of the tire, this section of the tire from the inside to the inside of the tread design, anywhere in here, though that part of the tire can be repaired. So depending on the size of it, we try not to repair anything larger than about a quarter of an inch of damage. Then there's a whole process to repair that. If the damage is in this outer portion of the tire, out here in the shoulder or down the sidewall, this is determined to be an unrepairable area of the tire. So we definitely don't want to try to repair anything in here. So if you get damage into the side of it here, then that's going to determine that the tire needs to be replaced. So as far as where the actual tread itself, once the tread itself gets down to below what we would call 2/32 of an inch of tread remaining, we want to replace that tire. So there's a real quick deal there on a lot of the tires anymore. They have what's called tread wear indicators built into the tire. So if at any point in time that the tread is worn down to this particular tread wear indicator, we definitely want to replace it. Or an easy rule of thumb would be to take a penny, turn it upside down, and if you can see Lincoln's head, then you need to replace the tire. If Lincoln's head goes below the tread design, then that tire should be plenty serviceable. So once again, there's a couple of things: age, damage, and then wear. Those are all things that we need to look at when we determine, do we replace tires? Once again, Carl with Complete Automotive. Thank you.